The year is 1998. People around the globe are anticipating the turn of the millennium, and a plane has just taken off at Oakland International Airport. Inside is a man called Frank Eisenhower. Now, Frank had recently been kicked out of his dorm and signed a lease for an apartment in North Berkeley. Regrettably, this lease was $3,000 a month, and he had no roommates. His internship at the Lego factory wasn't going smoothly, and he wasn't getting shit from the university. So he instead decided to commit various financial crimes to stay at the house parasite style after his untimely eviction. For 1 year, his attempts had paid off. Now, Frank was leaving for a summer vacation, proud of his accomplishment. Frank looked at the pile of grumbled-up old eviction notices in his lap.
Not today, you Pinkerton bastard.
Frank sat in the seat, leaned back, and began to pick out a movie to watch on his way home. Sir, would you like a tin of low-end economy nuts?
Yes, please.
Hold on one moment. I really probably should have done something different with that whole thing. I mean, you know, maybe if I had been evicted earlier, I probably could have squeezed out a few more months of not having to pay any rent.
Oh my God! What's going on? What did I do? What's up, Chuckle Nuts? I'm Bear Grylls.
The man was Bear Grylls, a mercenary hired by a gang of unsightly criminals. He was armed with his signature grilling apparatus and a group of poisonous white centipedes.
What do you want, you mangy carnivore? I want you! I merely want to bring you to the home of the criminals. Oh, the criminals. What are they going to pay you with? Fish? Wow! Stingy and racist. I was gonna bring you in alive, but it seems desperate times called for desperate measures. Centipede attack!
In an instant, 1,000 magical white centipedes were flung at Frank at 10,000 miles per hour. The plane was on fire, and Frank had no clue where to go, except down. He jumped from the plane and activated a jetpack that appeared on his back. Flying through the air, he dodged the centipedes, kicking random pieces of debris while people fell around him in an air-leading fireball. Bear Grylls launched the final white centipede and missed. Frank turned to the bear and kicked the ever-loving shit out of his grills.
No! What have you done? My life force!
As he faded away, Grylls flipped one final burger and exploded. Debris rained from the sky. Passengers landed in the water below. The cool ocean breeze could be felt by all on the mainland, but not by Frank.
Oh, brother, what the hell am I supposed to do now?
But then, Frank remembered.
I merely want to bring you to the home of the criminals.
Ah, yes, the criminals. Thank you, Fake Bear.
No problem.
And with that, Frank flew away into the stratosphere to investigate this strange day he was having. Sorry. Frank soon flew to the home of the criminals. Being a highly venerated, copywritten institution, the place smelled as you would expect, like mildew and mold and old socks and laundry. Frank descended and his jetpack immediately exploded. He walked into the creaky old house.
Hello?
Frank shouted. In the dank basement corner of the house, he could hear a faint voice.
Help! Help me!
Frank crept towards the door and looked down the stairs. In the faint blackness, he could just barely make something out.
Is that a tape recorder?
Before he could finish his sentence, Frank was abducted by strange, surreptitious, secretive, scummy, senseless, scandalous, slippery, sacrilegious, sinful, savage, sordid, sinister—
Shut up! We can hear you!
Jeez, you don't need to yell.
Hello there. My name is Walter Hardwell White. I live at 308 Negra Loyal Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. I'm the head of the criminals, and we can smell your criminal activities. We can see how well you've done as a stowaway and a petty thief, and we want in. Join us, engage in our activities, or face the brutal consequences. But I was just trying to avoid paying my rent so I could eat food at Jersey Mike's. How was I supposed to know you'd be on my tail? Jersey Mike's, he says. Ah! Survival is no different from crime, dear Frank. Now come with us, or we'll turn your insides into your outsides.
Frank was up against the wall. Walter White was staring him in the face. The clock was ticking until— Sir, I have your tin of—
Who are you?
Sir, I am a flight attendant, and I have been tasked with the sacred duty of delivering to that on a tin of low-end economy nuts! With that, the flight attendant launched 1,000 nuts at the criminals and snapped the ropes off Frank's chair.
Holy shit!
Frank and the flight attendant did 300 backflips and ran into the criminals and kicked them in the face. Whoosh! Their battle raged, and the house was utterly upturned. Suddenly, in the wreckage, Frank could make out something small and rough.
Grenade!
The dust settled. Frank arose, turned around, and ow!
Ow! Ow!
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh, I'm
Dude,
so. Oh man! Oh, I'm so sorry.
Was really.
Ow! Oh man!
Fuck!
Okay. Look, you can get one free shot on me. Okay? Is that fair?
Okay.
Okay, but I won't tell you when it's coming. So what do we do now?
I don't have any patience.
Neither do I!
Frank turned to see a threatening old woman in a babushka outfit. She was holding various papers and documents.
It's me, your landlord! I've come to this place of filth and debauchery to collect what is rightfully mine!
I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
Oh, I believe you do, Frank Eisenhower. You dodged my rent payments for months on end. That cannot go unpunished.
I'm sorry. I don't have the money. I lived in the basement among the rats and the garbage. Surely you can forgive that.
If you don't have the money, I can always accept other forms of compensation.
In an instant, the woman blinked forward at lightning fast speed and walloped the ever-loving shit out of Frank.
What the fuck? She took my kidney!
The landlord had taken Frank's kidney.
Damn you! You dirty little rat! You sniffed me, lived in my house, took advantage of me, and didn't pay me a goddamn cent.
You were charging $3,000 a month for a shoebox. Takes one to know one.
I guess I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
Many days passed. Frank walked back to his home slowly, beaten and battered and missing an entire kidney. He complained to passerbys and old friends about this fact.
I'm just so pissed that I don't have a kidney.
Well, maybe she just needed your kidney for her job. That's just how the world works.
But finally, Frank returned to Berkeley, California. It wasn't the summer vacation he wanted, but perhaps it was the one that he needed. He turned to find a place to finally rest his weary head.